Good morning. It is Friday. I think we're running. I need to check just to make sure everything is going. I believe that it is. We're live on YouTube, so we should be good. The other way, let me get my iPad here, make sure people can say hi. Bear with me for just a moment. It needs to be like a one-click button, and it probably is. I just don't know it. Um, but there should be. Okay. So, it's Friday. It's always a good day, right? Some people like Fridays, some people don't. I'm a fan of Fridays. It's always good to, for me, I think just it's good to finish up some things. Maybe I don't know. It's a good day to get stuff started. Sometimes from people. Okay, so we got some people coming in. Just gonna start sharing this now. James Moore is saying hi from YouTube. So hello to you, Dad. Glad you're here. Kathy Whitney is here. Daryl's here also, and Joshua. Daryl's driving, so Daryl, don't watch us. Just listen. Keep your eyes on the road. We definitely want you to do that. Larry says, good morning, Villa family. Zara Mallory also saying good morning. So we are so happy to have everybody. I'm going to give people just a few moments to come in this morning. It's Friday. We actually started on time, which I know is completely crazy. Oh, here we go. We got some more. Christy Watson says, good morning, family. Jeffrey Combs, good morning. Good morning to you too, Jeff. Rachel is here this morning. So glad to have Rachel here this morning. So again, just it's a Friday. I don't know. Anything you guys? Any big plans this week? Do any of you guys have big plans? I don't. I can't say that I have big plans this week. Last weekend celebrated my anniversary, and so we did a lot of things. And so this week, we don't have a lot of plans. Just kind of chilling out, getting some things done at the house. I mean, which is good, right? I mean, some of the stuff gets pushed off through the weekend, so try to cut grass. I haven't really needed to cut it. We haven't had a lot of rain, but it's starting to, the weed parts of it starting to creep up. So getting that ready. Judy Marsh is here. So good morning to you, Judy. So glad to have you. Yeah, so this weekend, I personally don't have a lot of crazy big plans, but we'll see what happens. You never know. Things pop up and exciting adventures can show up at any moment. So that's what we're kind of looking. So Kathy says her big plans is she's coming to church on Sunday. Those are great and amazing big plans. I love when people come to church. We get to see each other. Obviously, we're going to be in the tent this week again. Second week in the We Are Villa series, or We Are Still Villa series. So hopefully, I don't want to throw anything out there super whoa, that I can't control, because I can't control a lot of things. I haven't gotten my confirmation. I'm gonna check and see but it's a possible that I'll have the t-shirts by early Monday. So I'm hoping to be able to have those. I don't think the chance of getting them here on Saturday, there was a slight chance, but I think that passed. So it looks like it'd be Monday, but that's okay, because next week what I think is going to happen is RT and I might just load up the van and just start driving around to people's houses and delivering you some shirts. So we'll make sure we get them to you as soon as we possibly can when they come in. I'm excited about that. If you did not get a chance to get a t-shirt or an order in, we've been taking those, letting people sign up for those on Sundays. And then online, if you weren't able to, we've got some extras. So just reach out. Let me know if you didn't sign up. I can check the sheet and see if you're on there. And we can make sure or do our best to get you a shirt. So this morning, I don't have the verse on the screen, but I do have a verse for us, obviously. Psalm 136 is where I want to be this morning. And to me, this is just a great Friday verse. It's not that it can only be used on Fridays, but it is a great Friday verse. It is something that is absolutely fantastic to remember at all times. But for some reason, it just feels like a Friday verse. And so I want to share it with you. It says this in verse 1, Psalm 136, verse 1. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. And you could sit there and read the entire chapter of 136, and I won't bore you with me reading it, but you read it. It's a fantastic chapter today. And yes, there's still a challenge there that we need to give thanks. We need to constantly be willing to give thanks to God. There can be struggles, there can be pain, there can be hardships, there can be all kinds of things, but his steadfast love endures forever. And if that is the only thing that's there, if the only thing that we have is his love, that is enough for us to give thanks, because that is enough to sustain us. That is enough to get us through, no matter what the situation is. You can take everything away. You should be living your life in such a way that you could take everything away. Health, family, money, food, house, all of this stuff. Take it all away, and you still have God. That should be enough. It is enough. Sometimes we might not think that it is. We might be challenged to be discouraged, or be to whatever it is, to just succumb to the pressures of this world, to succumb to our bodies fighting us. But the idea that his steadfast love endures forever, and it really, really does. It never leaves you. He's constantly there. I was just talking Wednesday night after church, and I was bringing up just different things, like God working through people. And I said, I'm amazed, even like when you look at someone like a Peter, that Peter denies Jesus, and then Jesus goes to him. So like in Jesus's most human, the biggest need that he had, right? The biggest moment, the hardest struggle that Jesus was going to go through as a human here on earth was that night of the crucifixion. Because right? I mean, all of the challenges, all of the temptations to go away, to say, no, I'm not doing this, to walk away, to say this is too much. Which he could have. He could have done that at any point. He could have called down the angels like they were threatening him, where they were teasing him about. He could have. But he didn't. But in that moment, everyone left him. Peter being the number one. And him telling Peter, you're going to deny me. And Peter saying, no, I'm not. I'm not going to deny you. And Peter does. He denies him and leaves him and completely abandons him. But it's days later. It's not even like years or months, or it's not even a week. It's days later. Jesus is saying, hey, do you love me? And Peter's saying, you know I do. And Jesus, it never argued him. Feed my sheep then. I know you love me. I know you're struggling. I know you're human. I know you're going to make mistakes. I know you're going to have issues. I know there's going to be challenges. I know there's going to be times when you try to back walk a little bit, or, you struggle. I know there's going to be that. And I know you still love me through those. You're human. I'm not. I'm loving you no matter what, and I'm going to show that. I am never going to back away from mine. I am never going to stumble. I am never going to do that, because I am God, and I can do that. I know you can't because you're human, but I still love you, and I know you still love me. I just think that's a huge thing. When we look at his steadfast love endures forever, it goes through all of our mistakes. It goes through all of our problems. It goes through all of our challenges. He stays with us no matter what, and that is such a good thing that we can do. Remember that love. Remember what he has for us. And when we do, we can give thanks. Because if we give thanks, if we actually realize how much he loves us, and how much he's forgiven us, and how much, he gives for us, and how much he's already given for us, and how much he's going to give for us, there would be nothing but thanks there. There's nothing left to do but thank him. And so Larry here says, he's thanking him for all things big and small. Absolutely true. This is what we need to do. And we need to be reminded of this verse sometimes, that, this give thanks to the Lord. He is good. His love endures forever. There's an old song, like back in the 90s. You can look it up. I'm not going to sing it, but there is a song that you can look up. His love endures forever. I call it one of the cheesy Christian songs. It was in that realm where music wasn't the greatest on Christian idea. Was it the top-notch stuff that we have now? But it was still it's true. It was just singing out the lyrics of this psalm. And so I want to remind you of that this week. This Friday as we go into the weekend, give thanks. Do that. So I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you on Sunday if we can. If not, I will gladly be here on Monday at 10 o'clock to see you guys again. Talk to you later. Bye.